Trying to upgrade this Pelington to a usable level has been one of, if not the worst grind that I've committed to in Call of Duty history. Here we go. More, time invested into ranking up the Pelington. Oh, hey, I died before I could ADS. That never happened. The thing that sucks is like, the Pelington sucks. Literally any sniper sucks, really, until you get to max level. And even then, like, it's still not really even good. But the most painful thing is I was playing the other night with a couple of my buddies, and I was playing with Ben, and he's had a lot more free time than me. So he's been on, he's been grinding, he's got the Pelington and the Tundra, and a couple of those to max level. So, like, he's getting to... Don't I have flak jacket? Wait, I put flak jacket on. Why did my perks not save? Oh my god. But I was playing the other night and I got to pick up his Pelington, fully max level, and literally I instantly go on a 7 kill streak. I'm like hitting some more shots, but like this thing is just atrocious. I mean, leveling up this Pelington has been the slowest, most painful, getting hit markers just like that. Like, I'm trying so hard to get it to max level just so I can have some fun on the game. And honestly, unless they buff a couple of the other snipers, there is zero chance that I grind up another weapon. And I'm not even asking for like a damage buff, an aim assist buff. Like, you could honestly nerf the aim assist and nerf a couple other things. I just want the ADS time buff, okay? Like, I just want the ADS time buff so we can just do a little better. Like, it's so close. Like, it just needs a little bit. Like, just a little bit and we'll be good. Oh, it's just been hard because, like, I know when I get the Pelington max level, the game's gonna be a little more enjoyable, but it's such, like, a mental grind until then. Like, really, this year, I feel like you just have to play in groups if you're trying to level up weapons and not even care if you're going 10 and 40, 40 and 10, or anything, because you just got to get the gun ranked up. And they made it so hard and such a grind to rank up these weapons this year. It is insane. I think the best tweet I've seen, or the best quote or state, whatever, is that literally by the time you get the gun to max level, it's like already gold, besides whatever challenges you unlock at level 55 for the gun. Oh, that's cool. All right, so we're back. We're gonna search again after getting kicked out, but I really want to know. It's like, because it's so hard for me with this game. Because it's like, when you look at the core gameplay, the maps, I don't think the maps are terrible. I don't think the weapon selection is bad. For me, this game all comes down to the tuner. Like, honestly, I think this game needs almost like an overhaul, like World War II, except I just really hope they do it before the game dies. Another great tweet I seen today is, they need to stop focusing on nerfing guns and start focusing on buffing the weak ones. And I guess, like, think about that statement, like, stop nerfing, start buffing. Like, either way, like, you're balancing, but I just think the goal should be to make every gun category have, a handful of guns that are usable, and you can definitely always tell the differences. Like, my biggest thing when I think about stuff like that is Modern Warfare 2. When I think about, like, you had the AR, it's like, yeah, sure, the ACR and the Scar H might have, stuck out. Why am I... Stood out! That's what I'm thinking of. So those two might have stood out, right? But you could have used the FAMAS. You could have used the M16. You could use the M4A1. You could use the AK-47. I mean, you look at the SMGs. Sure, the UMP stood out, but you also still had a ton of fun using the Vector, using the MP5K, using the Mini Uzi. I mean, then it goes to the LMG. Sure, the RPD might have been the one, but you still use the L86 or the M whatevers and the M whatevers. And then, I mean, snipers. You had your Intervention, your Barrett that were the top dogs, but people still use the WA. And I got another hit marker. But people used the Y, used the EBR. Like, weapons were usable and weapons were strong. So that's where I kind of agree with the statement where it's like, focus on making all of your weapons usable. Now, like, if you want to do like little small updates, like, I totally agree, nerfing the range in the MP5 was a good idea. But not like, look at the other SMGs in the category. Like, where are they lacking? Where, where do they not have their edge? Like, if I'm thinking back to MW2, because I just know MW2 the best. So I feel like, I can kind of just put it all together in my head, or compare, or talk about like what should be there. Like, let's look at the SMG. So you had the UMP, which was just all around like the SMG for the game. I mean, damage, range, like, I mean, it was basically an AR. It was a top 3 gun in the game. You had the MP5K, which had a insanely high fire rate. Like, you could kill people pretty quick. Wasn't great with too much damage, and that was kind of like the tone for the rest of the SMGs between MP5Ks, Vectors, Mini Uzis. Like, shoot fast, they played more to a truer SMG style, but they were all kind of different. Like I felt like the MP5K was kind of a little more fire rate and a lot like harder to control. The Vector you know, was a little lower in damage, but you had a lot more control. So it was just kind of like, you know, picking like what you wanted out of your gun. Did you want fire rate? Did you want a little more control? But then again, they were all usable and they all were just kind of different in a little way, but they were all usable. And that's just where I hope, like, I just hope the game quickly, like, they're talking about the Season 1 tuner that's coming out in December, like, that's gonna be, like, their big update, like, they're taking the most time on that, like, if they can nail that, I think this game can be fun to play. It's just not that fun at the moment. Let me know what you guys think, though, like, what is gonna make Cold War playable, because I mean, I just need this barrel. How many more levels? How many more levels? 12 and a half more. And what sucks is people are telling me to use Tundra. I am not starting over on a weapon from level 1 again. Like, they better give me, like, double weapon XP for a weekend or something if you think I'm gonna upgrade, like, another gun in this game. But let me know what you guys think. I'm really curious, you know, what's gonna make this game playable? I've heard they killed the zombies. I heard zombies is great. I personally haven't tried it yet. I'm gonna have to link up with the boys, play some zombies eventually. But, I don't know. What's gonna make Cold War playable? We're gonna probably try to stream again soon, but we're gonna keep consistent with these uploads. Much love to you guys. I'll probably talk about the little upload stuff more next video. Did I talk about it last video? I really don't know. How many worlds would you cross to use the line that's right in front of you?